was like the one, like he was the underdog. But what he had support was he had a wealthy family. So he was able to come every week with a new song, new video. He just kept coming.
Burna Boy is such a beast. That is what Akon actually said in a recent interview, and a lot of people are giving a shot at that. Akon was meant to speak about Afrobeat in Africa, and he spoke about the kings of Afrobeat in Africa, Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido, and spoke about how unique they are to themselves. And I have all of these in this particular video. I have videos to that. I have a lot of interesting stories to actually share with you guys. Before I dive in, I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for the love so far, and thank you for the opportunities. You can go and check me out on other social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and be a part of our daily conversation. Yes, this is coming in from a person of B-Lord, Bitcoin Lord. This guy is into crypto and other things, and he's made so much, fortune from that. And right now, this guy was speaking at an interview and spoke about something. And this I have to share with you guys because it's so much inspirational to me at a point like this. It's something like, like peculiar to me at a point like this. He said something, only your family can save you. And that he said at an interview. And I got to understand that many people, they don't really want to show love to their family. They don't really want to help anybody in their family. That is actually wrong. I've seen somebody who find it difficult to help his brother. That is actually wrong, because in the times of struggle, stress, needs, trouble, crisis, the people that you go back to, they are your family, not even your colleagues at the office. That is something a lot of people don't really understand. I've seen person that is so much difficult for this person to help his brothers and sisters because he want to stay on top, want to be richer than them, and all those kind of things. I don't think that is proper. And this guy is speaking at that and speaking a lot of things, how he empowered his brothers and sisters, and then these guys are really independent on their own. In times of trouble right now, I think this guy will always find people around to want to lift him up. That is something I believe. Let's listen to him on that at that interview so that you get to understand the big story behind it.
Happy. So I feel family is the only thing that can save you, and you're the only person that can save them too. If you don't save your family, who will save your family? You see me? You can save your family. So I empowered my brothers and all that.
So how do you stay level-headed? I know social media and fame can get into your head. How do you stay past that?
See, the 10 nights I passed in that cell refurbished my thinking, everything.
Yes, guys, you will now understand the story behind this guy. And remember that he had kind of issues with EFCC. He was arrested, busted alongside some people and called a criminal. You know how EFCC, they do their case, they do social media justice and all those kind of things, paraded. And in the end, he decided to kind of take EFCC to court and then won the case against EFCC right now. And one thing he is actually saying now is that he actually stayed in the EFCC cell and refurbished his thinking, his mindset, everything about him changed, because the people that were always around that time to actually call for him to, kind of ask questions about him, do something so that we get out, we are actually families and not friends so much and all those kind of things. So that is why you need to help your family when you have the means to do that. That is something this guy is sharing right now. Guys, at a recent interview, Akon spoke actually about Afrobeat in Africa and decided to speak about Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido, and spoke about them in different ways and referred to Burna Boy as such a beast because this guy is on top of the entertainment industry right now. That is what it is, and that is something you need to understand. Akon highlights Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido's individual strengths in a particular interview, and that interview has gone viral on social media. Yes, iconic Senegalese American singer Aliou Thiam, actually popularly known as Akon, gave his thought on the strength of Afrobeat poster boys, Burna Boy, Wizkid, and Davido, and why they are different from each other. According to the convict music superstar, he described Burna Boy as a beast who is currently killing the game. He described Wizkid as a natural superstar, one who might drop just one song in a whole year and still maintain a large influence in the industry all through the year. Akon went on to describe Davido as the hardest working artist because he is the underdog. The 49-year-old OG also spoke about Mr. Easy as intelligent and more of businessman than an artist. That is what it is. And I think we have to listen to Akon speak about Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, and Mr. Easy at an interview. Wait, sweet.
You watched The Woman King yet?
Monster.
Come on. I love that. You happy about these stories being told?
Man, I'm super happy about that.
Yeah.
But what was even interesting was around that time we was pushing the Thug record, Davido was in Atlanta trying to be a rapper.
Really? Davido was in Atlanta?
Davido, who's one of the biggest Afrobeat artists of today, was in Atlanta trying to rap.
Wow.
I said, nigga, if you don't take your ass back home to Africa and do that music, that's what we need to be doing. Go to Africa.
So who are some of the artists now that you say salute to coming out of Africa and the Afrobeats movement and otherwise?
Man, I'm loving how Burna Boy is moving right now. Burna is killing it.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because he's being moved around by a guy named Kirk Harding. Kirk Harding used to be the head of international for Convict when I was at SRC.
Wow.
He literally gave Burna the Akon blueprint to break him.
Wow.
Burna is one of the most. That nigga's a beast.
Selling out the garden.
He's killing it. Like he's killing it because he's coming with the swag of Nigeria and Ghana. Like he's representing it on the level that it needs to be represented on. Wizkid is just a superstar.
Yeah.
Like he's a superstar. He's one of those guys that put out one record a year and that record lasts the whole year. Like he's like one of those. He just a born star without a doubt. Davido is like the hardest working artist because he was the underdog back then. Everybody wanted to be a Wizkid. Everybody praised Wizkid. So Davido was like the one, like he was the underdog. But what he had support was he had a wealthy family. So he was able to come every week with a new song, new video. He just kept coming. Like his discography when it comes to songs, you go on Davido, he got more songs on there than any Afrobeat artist out. But he beat you with quantity versus quality. So he had his method. Like everybody had their method of how they kind of.
Mr. Easy.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Easy is another one. That's another brilliant one.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. He's super smart. He's more of a businessman to me than an artist. But he understood how the music was a vehicle to get to the money.
We've had them all up here, except for Davido.
Oh no?
No. Can you make that happen?
Yes, now you listen to Akon and gotten to understand the whole big story around that. I want you to put in the comment section what you feel about his sayings, and I think he's like 90% right. That is something I believe. Checking the story of Davido, you will understand that Davido has actually put out big numbers, songs, in quantity of songs versus quality, like Burna Boy, Wizkid, and other things, just to meet up. Everybody has their own strategy. Davido's strategy is working for Davido, and a person of Burna Boy's strategy is working, and Wizkid is all superstar, natural guy there, and this guy can still hold break a year after, just meet up with any star on top. That is what these guys are. I think they are the kings of Afrobeat in Africa. That is something I believe about that, and that is said in a recent interview. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you for taking out time. Thank you for being a part of it. And if you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.